Doulas are professionals who provide emotional, physical, and informational support to individuals and families during reproductive experiences such as pregnancy, childbirth, postpartum, abortion, and adoption. The doula profession has evolved over the years, and now there are various types of doulas who specialize in providing different kinds of support, some that you might not know about. Today, we'll explore the different types of doulas, their roles, and the services they provide to help you understand the diverse range of support available to individuals and families during their lives. Whether you want to help clients who are expecting a baby, undergoing fertility treatments, or coping with loss, there's a role for you to provide the type of support you desire. Different types of doulas specialize in providing different kinds of support. Here are a few doulas that you're probably already very familiar with and may be yourself. A birth doula provides emotional, physical, and informational support to a person and their partner during labor and delivery. Postpartum doulas will support parents during the postpartum period, typically 6 to 12 weeks after the birth of the baby. An antepartum doula will support someone who is experiencing a high-risk pregnancy or other complications, typically. And a full spectrum doula provides support throughout the full spectrum of reproductive experiences: pregnancy, birth, postpartum, abortion, miscarriage, stillbirth, and adoption. They recognize that reproductive experiences are complex, multifaceted, and they want to provide non judgmental support across the entire range of experiences. Fertility doulas may provide emotional and informational support throughout the process of trying to conceive, as well as supporting through fertility treatments such as IUI, intrauterine insemination, or IVF, in vitro fertilization. Fertility doulas may educate the family on fertility, reproductive health, assist with tracking ovulation and fertility, and support lifestyle changes that might improve their client's fertility and provide emotional support throughout the process of undergoing fertility treatments. An abortion doula provides support for people who are undergoing an abortion procedure. A bereavement doula will provide support to people who have experienced pregnancy or infant loss. A surrogacy doula will help provide informational, emotional, and physical support to surrogates and the intended parents during the surrogacy process. And an adoption doula provides support to people who are going through the process of adoption. Now, you've probably heard of a lot of the doulas that I've already mentioned, and here are a few that maybe you have not yet become familiar with. So, a transition doula is a caregiver and companion to the expansive spectrum of gender affirming transitions, including hormone, surgical, non medical, and herbal transition for people who are queer, trans, gender conforming, non binary, or otherwise seeking gender affirming care. A sexuality doula or intimacy coach will educate, facilitate, support, guide, and hold space for folks who are wanting to step out of shame, confusion, and fear within their sexuality. And this was a term coined by Evian Whitney. You can check out her website. But she just wants people to come into their very authentic expression of their most sensual sexual selves, whatever that looks like for them. There are also end of life or death doulas, who are professionals who provide emotional, spiritual, and practical support to individuals and their families during the dying process and in the time leading up to death. End of life doulas may work with individuals who are terminally ill, as well as their families and caregivers, and may provide a range of services, including emotional support, education on end of life options, advocacy, and assistance such as help with funeral arrangements and legacy projects. They empower individuals and their families to make informed decisions about their care and create a peaceful and meaningful end of life experience. While doulas are passionate about their work and are drawn to it as a calling, it's also essential to earn a living wage. Creating multiple streams of income is one way for us doulas to leverage our expertise and generate additional revenue streams beyond a primary service offering. So we'll explore different ways that doulas can diversify their income, from developing product lines to offering training and certifications to collaborating with other birth professionals or creating digital products. And by utilizing these strategies, you can increase your earning potential while continuing to provide high quality support to your clients. So, one idea is to create and sell digital products, and I'll share my experience with that. But you can create ebooks, courses, webinars on topics that are related to your expertise, whether it's reproductive health and wellness, or belly binding, or anything that you specialize in. And you could create an online course that shows people how to, for example, cope with natural childbirth or how to cope with loss, anything that you feel would be beneficial to your clients, something that you're already doing and you do on a one-to-one basis, but you could package that and sell it. And that gives you ability to scale your expertise and offer it to more people far beyond Tampa. You could develop a product line that complements your services. So herbal teas, aromatherapy blends, sitz bath blends. You could, if you are a postpartum doula who specializes in cooking, you could even sell recipes or meal kits. You could publish a book. So a book that's related to, again, part of your specialty. I'll share how I took my birth story and created a book. You could talk about how to adjust to life with a newborn, or how to track your cycles and prepare to have a baby, or how to help your baby sleep, whatever your specialty is. You could also offer trainings and certifications. So if you are a very experienced doula and you feel confident that you could train or mentor, even certify other doulas, you could come up with your own method of training, certifying, mentoring doulas, and create passive income to help doulas grow into the profession and support them in their career. Another idea is to collaborate with other birth professionals. So if you know other doulas, lactation consultants, therapists, chiropractors, midwives, you could create some sort of collaboration that where you're offering a package, your services along with another birth professional, or some sort of referral network, or even an affiliate. You've seen people, I'm sure, that have like affiliate links. And so I have a course for, this is just for example, if someone has a course, you get other doulas to sell that course for you or to sell your products for you. And they are affiliates. They get a cut of whatever it is that they sell to other people. Your personal story and expertise can be a powerful tool to sell a product, course, or write a book that resonates with your readers and clients and helps establish you as an authority in the field. And your unique perspective and insight can really give inspiration or guidance to your clients or other birth professionals. I had my daughter in the middle of the pandemic. We had midwifery care, but she came 4 weeks early, and we had her at home in the bathroom with just my husband, our doula, and my mom. And the midwife came shortly after. And so, taking my personal story as well as everything that I've learned as a doula, I wrote a book. So, a way that you might want to approach this is just take some time to reflect on your journey. What are some lessons or key things that you learned along the way, and how might your experiences and expertise help other people overcome challenges in their life, achieve their goals, or find a deeper meaning in their life? And so, my birth story was an important part of the story, but also was finding out about the existence of pelvic floor therapy. I suffered from painful sex for several years. That's a really personal story, but I feel that that is something that's really important for everyone, especially people who are about to give birth, but really for anyone to just understand that if you are going through something like that, you're not alone. There's nothing wrong with you, and there is help. And so, taking my personal story of overcoming vaginismus, taking hypnobirthing classes, learning about my body, going to therapy, just this really personal journey where I overcome challenges and have an amazing birth beyond my wildest dreams, even as a pandemic is happening, even as Black women are facing terrible, terrible experiences when they go into hospitals. I was able to have an experience that was empowering and that was fulfilling. And I wrote about that in hopes that other people will be able to use some of the strategies that I use to have the birth of their dreams. And so you have something that you went through in your life, or that clients, you could even take client stories and histories with their permission and do a sort of anthology book showing different birth stories, showing your expertise woven in throughout those birth stories. And so just getting clear on your journey, key lessons, a clear idea of what you want to write about, and outline that. That's how I started. I started with an outline. What do I typically talk to clients about in every single prenatal? Writing out a table of contents, some sort of structure for your book, using your personal story, using client stories, anecdotes, case studies, white papers, research that highlight your ideas, but also show that evidence based information and builds credibility with your audience. So I was very honest about my challenges and my experience. And I think that authenticity helps you connect with readers, connect with clients, build trust, build credibility, and it takes time, it takes effort. This was several months that I spent, but also like over the years, just different anecdotes and journal musings and things that I had written down. But with a clear vision, with a solid plan, you can create an amazing book or an amazing course or product line that inspires people, helps them, moisturizes their skin while they're pregnant, or provides them with comfort after they've had their baby. They're able to eat, they're able to take a bath or something because of a product, course, or something that you have created. And that could be amazing for your clients and also great income for you. I hope you have learned more about the variety of doula certifications that exist, as well as ways that you can leverage your expertise to create more income for you, for your family. And so, my challenge to you: think of your vision, your plan, your passion for something that matters, whether that is a story that inspires people, a product that helps people, a course or certification that meets, new or experienced doulas where they are and takes them to the next level. Create an offering that would help you as well as your target market. Do research on your target market, and then create a plan, a realistic plan, a realistic timeline. Use SMART goals to break that down into really manageable chunks that help you to reach your goal. But I hope that this was helpful and informative to you. Happy World Doula Week.